In 11 minutes, I'll help John go from this
We're all carried along
to this.
We're all carried along. I can't believe that.
He'd been stuck on this line and this way of singing for years. We used a combination of 7 different Songfix tools to get him unstuck. You can learn to use these tools yourself as well to make any song sound better in minutes. To learn more, continue watching this video of my session with John or check out my Songfix program, link in description. All right, let's dive in. Yeah, that's cool and high and very different from what he does in the rest of the song, I guess.
Yeah, it's and when you like, I have an example of it on there's a backing track with a guy who does, and he tries, but he doesn't come close, and I'm like, I don't want to sound like that, you know. So,
right.
I've done it 1,000 different ways, and it's like it just doesn't feel right inside. So I always come up to it, and I'm like, and then I just mess it up. So,
all right. Can you sing what you have right now? What it sounds like?
Yeah. Let me get up and get comfortable. We all start in the streams. We're all carried along by the river of dreams. That's what they had me do. So I was like,
yeah, it's a way to sing the melody and solve it, right. But it sounds very different from his, of course.
Yes, and I don't exactly need to be him. I just need to sound better. That's,
yeah.
I don't like it. So
yeah, okay. So if we're going to see if we can get close to his sound, we're, regardless of if you want the rough, the gritty effect on there, we're gonna start clean anyways, and then after we can or cannot add the sound. But first we need to be able to make it clean. So let's see what happens if you go, hey!
Hey!
Yeah, great. You can just do this. So if you go, hey, Ka!
Hey, Ka!
Nice. Oh, that's actually too high. Hold on 1 second. It was on along, sorry. Along! So go, hey, la!
Hey, la!
Yeah, and then go, that's it. And you might notice that it comes quite precise. If you mess up a little bit, your voice wants to flip here because you're well above your break pitch. But this is the sound that he's using. So can you also go, hey, hey?
Do that one more time. Sorry, that's a lot of notes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just maybe I had the melody wrong, but I meant to sing just the melody of "We're All Carried Along."
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Hey, hey,
hey, hey, hey.
Nice. That's it. So that's the bass sound. And now we need to sing the lyrics on top of that.
Yeah.
And the E from we're and the E from carried, they're going to suck. And the all and the along, they're going to maybe medium suck. So what we want is go for the very big chanty stadium sound. We're all carried. Can you go like that?
We're all carried
Yeah, nice. We're all carried along.
We're all carried along.
Yeah,
Sorry.
good. Okay, and then on the on that long, to sing a riff like that, we need to do like a little bit of an H to separate the notes, and you were doing that well. You were even doing it so well that you got a little bit of extra air, which made your voice want to flip.
Mm-hmm.
Along.
Yep.
I'm exaggerating, but that's sort of
No,
effect.
you're good.
So what you can do now is first you can go a little bit slower there and try to have those H's be less pronounced and go long.
Long. It's just trying. I ain't used to making that sound, so that's. I
Yeah.
feel it. That's huge.
Yeah, I completely understand. If this is sort of new, and I believe that it is, then it takes a bit to get used to it. And I think the best way to practice is to start with a target sound on the right pitch that feels comfortable. So go for hey or yo, for example. And when you feel that first and you have that set up right, then you can reintroduce the lyrics or do a couple of notes with that sound and make it bigger and bigger and more difficult until you get to the original.
Right.
And now I already heard you can do the original, but sometimes there's a little bit of a wiggle. You lack a little bit of control. And to fix that, you can either do the line a couple times extra or simplify the line a little bit again by first going to the version that you can just do without flipping or breaking and then returning to the original. Now let's listen to him once more just to check that we're on the right track, because I think this is just what he's doing. He just adds grit.
We all end in the ocean. We all start in the streams. We're all carried along.
What's important is on that you can hear that his mouth is ripped wide open. It's a big roar. And that's the secret. You have to commit to that note to make it work. And the committing means, with this sound, it means opening up all the way. And he's not singing along, he's singing along. So if you listen again.
We all start in the streams. We're all carried along.
You hear?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. And on the end, maybe there he goes back to the a little bit more to make it sound like he was actually singing along. Long. I'm exaggerating, but the meat of the note is and it's huge.
Right. In the video, he's like huge, like
even
leans back, like, and I was like, this. How is that possible? Like,
I believe it. Well, he just did it.
Right.
Yeah, so you can hear it, but I'm very happy to hear that you saw a video as well where he was doing that as well. That proves it a little extra. But often, even when you have only the audio and you imagine like what do they look like when they sing this, it can help you sing it yourself as well. And here I hear he's going all out.
Right.
So let's build it up one more time. So let's go first. Yo!
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 And then yo, 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 yo!
Yo, 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 yo!
Yeah, and if it helps, you can also lean backwards or think backwards. That might make it even more stable.
Right.
And something you can try is this one. So like paint the airflow that you want in front of you in the air. Yo, 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 yo. That's right.
Yo, 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 yo. That I can't believe that. That was because I was focused on this.
It's
That's-
ridiculous, right?
That's it. Yeah, that was awesome.
I call
when
it the
you were
grease
doing it-
lightning.
Yeah, when you were doing it, I was like, I don't know if I'll ever do that, but it works.
I actually recorded a video about this today for YouTube because it's such a weird move and it feels strange, but it can fix so many things like that. And well, like you noticed, it's more stable, it's more smooth. There was no cracking now.
Yeah.
So when you practice, this makes it easier. When you go on stage and you perform, you probably don't want to do this unless you're
Right.
actually singing Grease Lightning. But you can still have the feeling and the experience that you had while doing this when you just sing it. And if it helps, you can sing and imagine you do your hand like this. It's weird, but it can do a lot like that. Let's do that one more time, and then we're going to
Okay.
do it with the lyrics. So,
Okay.
yo, yo, and then immediately, we're all carried along.
Yo, 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 yo. We're all carried along.
Yeah, let's go. Very nice.
Was that? Thank you. That sounded okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
So what I hear here is that sometimes it seems like you're right in the sweet spot, and I think it feels very nice.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're on the edge of it's almost tensing up a little bit, or you're almost losing control a bit. Is that right?
Yeah. So it's just this. I've never released into this loudness before. I've always
Yeah.
stayed away from it because I didn't think I could do it. And I've waited and waited and waited for the right time and person to get me to unlock it. So, you know,
Great. You got it. You got it.
So-
So now it's a matter of no, first I'll give the warnings later. No worries for now. Can you sing the lines before as well, and then see if you can actually just paste it in? So we all end in the oceans, we all start in the streams.
Okay.
We're all carried along.
we all end in the ocean. We all start on the streams. We're all carried along by the river of dreams.
There you go.
Okay.
Well done. Congrats.
Thanks.
That's great. So that's the clean version. That's what's underneath the gritty sound that he has as well. And I would not recommend to go to the gritty yet. First become a bit more comfortable with this.
Yeah.
But this way, you can do the song and you can make it sound like it's supposed to sound, and not like I understand the escape through the head voice. It allows
Yeah.
you to sing the notes and survive the song. And if you need to, perfect. But if you can do it this way, yeah, it's a whole different story.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
Before we continue with an important note on how to avoid damaging your voice when singing like this, if you're done wasting your time on vocal exercises without hearing much difference, have a look at my Songfix program. You'll learn to use these Songfix tools yourself and sound better in minutes. Link in description. When you practice this, if you do this exactly the right way, it's not damaging for your voice.
Mhm.
You will probably get tired a bit faster than when doing very chill, low singing. I compare it to walking and jogging. Like jogging's not damaging for your body, but you cannot last as long as when you're walking. So be aware of, even if you do this perfectly, you will not be able to do it as long as chill singing. And in the beginning, when you're still figuring this out, and maybe you're going to try it on different lyrics, and maybe sometimes you go for a wrong vowel, or there's a bit of tension, you are at risk of tiring even faster. So I would say when you practice this, for now, practice it in short bursts, and then do a little voice check. Check if you still have all your range, if you can still sing quiet head voice the way you're used to, if you're not losing range in the bottom or in the top, if you're not getting hoarse.
Yeah.
If so, no problem, but take a break until you're recovered. And if it still feels good and you feel, my voice it did not change, you can continue. But while you're getting used to this, you'll mess up a few times, and sometimes that will cause a bit of hoarseness, which
Okay.
is fine if you don't continue for hours and don't do it day after day after day. So yeah, short bursts. But
Okay.
well done. You're
Thank
gonna
you.
have so much fun with this.
Yeah, I've been waiting. Like I've known it's always been there, but I did.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me to join a band when I was like 20 something, and they were a hard band, and I was like, no way. I was like, because in 6 months I have no clue what I'm doing, and in 6 months I won't have a voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so there's singing that I've always wanted to do, but I know if I do it on my own, I don't want to. I want to be able to just sing when I'm 80. You know, and if
Yeah.
that's my biggest fear. It's like a paranoia. So, you know.
Yeah. But it's I think it's very good to be on the safe side, especially when you start experimenting with this stuff that does not come naturally to any voice, I think.
Right.
And my vision is you only damage your voice if you sing for too long. And too long can be different depending on what type of singing you're doing, what type of state you're in, how difficult the song is. And in this case, it's difficult. And because you're new to this, it's really difficult. So you just have to be very aware of pausing in time, and then you're fine. But like you say, if you would tomorrow call up the guys and say, I can do it now, I'm joining the band. And the day after tomorrow, you have to do a rehearsal with an hour of these songs. I'll tell you, you'll be hoarse after. And
Yeah.
if you do that a couple nights a week, you'll probably have nodules, which we don't want.
Right.
So tread with care, and then you'll be able to do this for longer and longer and longer and longer. And in a while, you will be able to join that band if if you would like. But yeah, well done. Really, really
Thank you.
cool. One more thing I wanted to say.
Yeah.
This is singing above your break pitch. So this is very, very clear proof. And I think we had it in a previous session as well, where we did a little test of how high. Then you had the question of we talked about the yawn and the darker sound, I think.
Yeah.
But we tested like how high you could go, and we already found, okay, you can cross your break pitch without going to mode plus or to head voice. Here is another version of going up beyond your break pitch. Use this proof and this faith and this trust to take into your other songs as well. So when you're singing Stuck in the Middle with You, if I'm not mistaken, it's not crossing your break pitch, but sometimes those high notes, they sound or they feel like you're getting to the limit of your voice. Now,
Right.
again, we have proof. No way is that near the limit of your voice. So if you ever feel with a song that you know is a bit lower, I'm straining or I'm tensing up, you can go to this type of sound, this type of exercise, or literally this song, sing the line just once, and then take that information, that position, that muscle memory to the lower song with the faith, this is not too high for me, I can just do this. It's because of the mental game.
Yeah.
And if you have proof that you can do this, and then you have to do this in a song, it just really helps to A-B them next to each other for yourself, to sort of consolidate that proof and that belief in yourself.
Cool. Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, well done. If you'd like a song fix session like this one with John, they're part of my Song Fix program. More info in the description of this video. Watch this video to learn how the Grease Lightning move can help you sing longer notes, more stable notes, and improve your phrasing instantly.